Picture yourself stepping off a plane into the warm Caribbean air, sand already calling your name, and a swim-up bar just a short ride away. The Riviera Maya stretches along Mexico's stunning eastern coast, and it has quietly become one of the most beloved all-inclusive destinations on the planet. Today's tour pulls back the curtain on 7 of the finest resorts in the region, each one offering its own flavor of paradise. From adults-only hideaways to family playgrounds wrapped in jungle and turquoise water, there is something here for every kind of traveler. So settle in, because the next stop is pure barefoot luxury. The first stop is Rosewood Mayakoba, a property that feels less like a hotel and more like a private village built around lagoons and mangrove channels. The vibe is calm, elegant, and quietly indulgent, drawing in honeymooners, anniversary couples, and travelers who want privacy without showy glitz. Wooden boats glide guests between the lobby, the beach, and the suites, which adds an unforgettable sense of arrival every single day. The design borrows from traditional Mayan architecture but feels modern and breezy, with natural stone, dark woods, and soft neutral tones throughout. It is the kind of place where you immediately lower your voice and slow your pace. The suites at Rosewood Mayakoba are some of the most spacious in the region, each one coming with a private plunge pool, an outdoor shower, and a deck that hovers over either the lagoon or the jungle. Higher-tier suites add rooftop sun decks and direct water access, so guests can essentially swim out their back door. Inside, the finishes lean toward understated luxury, with deep soaking tubs, soft linens, and thoughtful lighting that makes evenings feel cinematic. Families are welcome, but the layout naturally favors couples who want quiet evenings and slow mornings. Service is famously personal, with butlers who remember your coffee order by day 2. Dining leans into local ingredients and global technique, with a beachfront restaurant that serves fresh seafood and a more refined option built around contemporary Mexican cuisine. The spa sits on its own private island, which sounds like marketing fluff until you actually float across the water to reach it. Treatments lean on Mayan healing traditions, including temazcal ceremonies for guests who want a deeper cultural experience. Add in the beach club, the wellness programs, and easy access to the broader Mayakoba complex for golf, and Rosewood quietly justifies every penny it charges. For luxury seekers who want refined calm over party energy, it is hard to beat. Sliding a little down the coast brings travelers to Xcaret's Maroma Beach Riviera Cancun, perched on what many consider the most beautiful stretch of sand in the entire region. This one is strictly adults only, designed for couples and groups of friends who want a romantic, polished, lively atmosphere without children running around the pools. The architecture is whitewashed and clean, with sweeping ocean views from nearly every public space. The energy here is more social than Rosewood, with live music drifting through the lobby in the evenings and a buzzing pool scene during the day. It hits a sweet spot between upscale and unpretentious. Rooms range from comfortable junior suites to preferred club options that unlock private lounges, premium liquor, and oceanfront positioning. Most rooms have furnished balconies or terraces, and the higher categories add swim-up access or rooftop terraces with hot tubs. Bathrooms are generous, beds are soft, and the decor stays light and tropical without feeling dated. Couples celebrating special occasions tend to splurge on the swim-up suites, which deliver that postcard moment everyone dreams about. The preferred club service adds a layer of pampering that makes the upgrade feel worthwhile for longer stays. Dining is one of the strongest features, with multiple restaurants serving everything from French and Italian classics to Mexican grill favorites and Asian fusion. None of it requires reservations or extra charges, which keeps the all-inclusive promise feeling genuinely effortless. The spa offers hydrotherapy circuits, couples massages, and beachfront cabanas for treatments with the sound of waves as background music. Activities include yoga, beach volleyball, snorkeling, and themed evening parties that range from foam events to live entertainment. The beach itself, with its powder-soft sand and impossibly clear water, becomes the main attraction by day 3. Heading further south, Banyan Mayakoba offers an Asian-inspired take on Caribbean luxury that feels refreshingly different from everything around it. The entire property is built as a series of private villas tucked into the mangrove forest, connected by quiet pathways and waterways. The design pulls heavily from Thai and Balinese sensibilities, with peaked roofs, reflecting pools, and serene interiors that prioritize calm over flash. Guests here tend to be well-traveled couples, wellness seekers, and quiet luxury fans who appreciate space and stillness. It is the kind of resort where you might not see another guest for hours, which is exactly the point. Every villa comes with its own private pool, an outdoor garden, and indoor-outdoor living spaces that blur the line between jungle and bedroom. The bathrooms are showstoppers, often featuring twin vanities, rain showers, and deep tubs positioned for garden views. Some villas sit directly on the lagoon, while others are nestled deeper into the mangroves for added privacy. Smart climate controls, premium bedding, and thoughtful in-villa dining options make it easy to disappear for a full day without leaving your front gate. For honeymooners, the level of seclusion is almost theatrical. The signature spa is widely considered one of the best in Mexico, with rainforest hydrotherapy circuits and treatments rooted in Asian traditions. Dining ranges from authentic Thai cuisine at the flagship restaurant to Mexican specialties at the beach club and Mediterranean small plates by the water. Guests also have access to the larger Mayakoba complex, including a championship golf course, additional restaurants, and the shared beach club system. Activities lean wellness forward, with yoga pavilions, guided meditation, and cooking classes that focus on regional ingredients. For luxury seekers who value privacy and wellness above all, Banyan consistently delivers. For travelers traveling with kids, Grand Vila's Riviera Maya remains one of the most decorated family resorts in all of Mexico, and the reputation is well earned. The property is divided into 3 distinct sections, with the Zen Grand area tucked into the jungle for families, the Ambassador section near the beach for a mixed crowd, and the Grand Class area reserved strictly for adults. This layout means every guest gets the atmosphere they want without compromising on shared amenities. The architecture is bold and modern, with dramatic open lobbies, sweeping water features, and oceanfront restaurants that look like art installations. It feels grand without ever feeling stuffy. Suites are enormous by Caribbean standards, with separate living areas, deep soaking tubs positioned by the windows, and furnished terraces with hammocks or hot tubs. Family suites in the Zen Grand area connect easily, while the Grand Class wing offers infinity pools attached to individual rooms for adults seeking total privacy. In-room minibars come stocked with premium choices, and the included room service runs around the clock without nickel-and-diming guests. Smart thermostats, blackout curtains, and quality linens make the rooms feel as restful as the spa. It is hard to leave the suite, which is a problem worth having. Dining is where Grand Vilas truly shines, with a long list of restaurants headed by talented chefs working across French, Italian, Mexican, and Asian cuisines. The signature fine dining venue has earned international recognition for its tasting menus, and even the casual options outperform what most resorts call premium. The spa runs a full hydrotherapy ritual that guests can use before any treatment, which adds tremendous value. Kids get a creative kids club with themed activities, while teens have their own dedicated lounge with games and gatherings. Between the dining, the family infrastructure, and the adults-only wing, this resort handles multi-generational trips better than almost anywhere else in the region. A short drive away sits the Andaz Mayakoba, a property that blends Hyatt's polished hospitality with a playful, art-forward personality that sets it apart. The vibe here leans contemporary, with bright colors, local artisan touches, and a sense of curiosity woven into the design. It welcomes both families and couples, striking a balance that few resorts pull off without sacrificing one crowd for the other. The lobby feels more like a cool urban hotel transplanted into the jungle, which is part of its charm. For travelers who find traditional luxury too formal, Andaz offers a refreshing alternative. Rooms and suites face either the jungle, the lagoon, or the ocean, and each category leans into clean lines, warm woods, and oversized windows. Suites add plunge pools, private terraces, and additional living space, while the Casa Amate residence-style option works beautifully for groups or families wanting their own retreat. Bathrooms include rain showers and quality bath products, and the in-room technology is modern without being intrusive. Service is friendly and approachable rather than formal, which suits the overall personality of the property. It feels like a hotel that wants you to relax rather than impress you. 4 restaurants cover Mexican, Italian, beachside seafood, and a chef-driven concept that explores regional ingredients in creative ways. The bars stretch from the beach club to the lobby, with mezcal-forward cocktails getting plenty of attention. The spa offers traditional treatments alongside cultural experiences, and the fitness center is genuinely well-equipped for travelers who do not want to skip workouts. Kids enjoy a thoughtful children's program, while adults can borrow bikes, paddle through the mangroves, or play around on the nearby championship golf course. The location inside Mayakoba also unlocks access to neighboring properties for additional dining and beach options. Moving down toward Tulum, Hotel Xcaret Mexico flips the all-inclusive concept on its head with what it calls an all-fun inclusive experience. The resort sits within a sprawling complex that includes access to 9 separate eco-archaeological parks, and that access is built right into the room rate. The architecture is dramatic, with cascading rivers, rope bridges, and structures that look like they grew out of the jungle. The vibe is upbeat and family-forward, with energy that appeals especially to active travelers and curious explorers. It feels less like a resort stay and more like a full immersion into the region's natural and cultural offerings. Rooms come in several categories, each tied to a different house concept within the property, with ocean, river, or jungle views depending on placement. Suites are large, with terraces, hammocks, and finishes that lean modern with traditional Mexican accents. Family suites work especially well for larger groups, with separate sleeping areas and plenty of room to spread out. Higher categories add jacuzzis and premium services, but even entry-level rooms feel generous. The overall design encourages guests to spend time outside their rooms exploring the property's many features. Dining covers more than 10 restaurants across various cuisines, from Mexican classics to Italian, Asian, and steakhouse options, all included in the rate. The spa offers river circuits and treatments inspired by ancestral traditions, and wellness programming runs throughout the property. Where Xcaret really stands out is the included access to nearby parks featuring underground rivers, cultural shows, snorkeling, ziplines, and even visits to ancient Mayan ruins. Families with kids and teens get incredible value here because the activities are essentially endless. For travelers who get restless lying on a beach, this resort solves that problem permanently. Back along the coast sits Mayakoba's quietly impressive Fairmont, a property that pioneered the eco-luxury concept in the region long before it became trendy. The resort stretches across lagoons, golf fairways, and a long stretch of beach, with wildlife including crocodiles and tropical birds visible right from the walkways. The vibe is family-friendly without losing its polish, and the property attracts a healthy mix of couples, families, and golfers. The architecture leans traditional luxury with Mexican touches, and the grounds are some of the most beautifully landscaped in the region. It feels established and confident in a way that newer resorts sometimes lack. Casitas dot the property in small clusters, each one offering generous space, private terraces, and easy access to the lagoons. The signature casita category adds plunge pools and additional privacy, while standard rooms in the main building offer convenience and great views. Interiors feel warm and traditional, with rich woods, soft fabrics, and thoughtful artwork throughout. Bathrooms include deep tubs and quality finishes, and most rooms come with hammocks on the terrace for slow afternoons. Families appreciate the connecting room options and the kid-friendly amenities sprinkled throughout the property. Multiple restaurants cover Mexican, Italian, Asian, and casual beachfront cuisine, though Fairmont operates on a hybrid model where guests can choose all-inclusive or pay as they go. The spa is large and full-featured, with hydrotherapy circuits, signature treatments, and yoga sessions. The golf course is world-class and hosts professional tournaments, which makes this property especially appealing to traveling golfers. Kids enjoy the well-run children's club, while teens have their own programming with games and group activities. The combination of nature, recreation, and family-friendly luxury makes Fairmont a strong pick for multi-generational trips that need to balance many different interests. Comparing this lineup, couples celebrating big moments will likely lean toward Rosewood Mayakoba or Banyan for their privacy and refined service, while social couples who want energy and beach perfection will find Xcaret's Maroma a near-perfect match. families get the strongest experiences at Grand Vilas Riviera Maya, Hotel Xcaret Mexico, and Fairmont Mayakoba, with each offering a different balance of luxury, adventure, and traditional comfort. Luxury seekers chasing the most refined experiences should look hardest at Rosewood, Banyan, and Grand Vilas, while travelers wanting modern energy and an artsy personality will feel right at home at Andaz Mayakoba. Active explorers who want their vacation packed with experiences beyond the beach should absolutely consider Hotel Xcaret for the unmatched park access alone. The good news is that no choice on this list is a bad one, since each resort represents the best of what the Riviera Maya does so well. Pick the one that matches the trip you have been daydreaming about, and the Caribbean will handle the rest. Safe travels, and may your next vacation be the one you keep talking about for years. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel content. Check the description for links and booking information for all hotels featured in this video. If none of these felt quite right, check out our other hotel top lists to find your perfect match.